Hello YouTubers, and welcome to another look at a product. Today is an Anker Series 3 mobile charger. I purchased it, as with most of the recent stuff, on Amazon on Prime Day. So I'll get the price in a moment for you. Update. Currently the price on Amazon is $26. I purchased it for $16.63 on Prime Day. In the meantime, it's a 10,000 milliamp charger. As you can see here, I have it upside down, but anyway, and it's which is equivalent in my case to about 3 charges on my cell phone. I can also charge some other devices with it, of course. And I'm going to show you a bit of the old one and the new one, and then we'll start looking at how fast it really does charge and see if it's worth it. Number one, is it worth it that I purchased this versus keeping and using my older charger, which was a 6,000 milliamp? And does it charge fast enough that it's kind of worthwhile? You'll see the answers to both. Currently I have it, I think you can see up there, we have about 75% after my first charge of a phone from in the teens to 100. Hello my friends, how are you doing today? We are going to have a new product today that I got during Amazon Prime Day. It is the Anker Series 3 charger. I got it for $16 and the regular price is $26. So it was $10 off on Prime Day, which is, I think, a good deal. I plan on it replacing, this is my Microsoft charger that I've had for many years, by the way. It served me well. It's 6,000 milliamps. So it would charge my phone, let's say twice. And it lasted, and it has, it's fully charged, by the way. It has 2 USB-A ports, as you could see here, and one micro port. So this was pre-USB-C, of course. So that's that. And I'll keep this as a backup. But I do plan to be using this for some travel I have coming up. So let's see what this looks like. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare both on charging my phone. And I have an app that I use for other things, but it's an app called Ampere is the name of the app. And I know that the light is probably bothering you there. So it's called Ampere. And I'm going to use that. That'll give us an idea of how many milliamps it's putting into the phone. So let's go ahead and take a look now at our new product. So you could already tell it's going to be larger by probably a good amount. But let's see. So we have just 3 things inside. So first of all, we have a quick start guide. We have a charging cable, and it's a USB-A here to a USB-C. And here's the actual charger, 10,000 milliamps versus 6,000 milliamps. Let's get it open so you can take a look at it. So here it is, our Anker Series 3 10,000 milliamp battery. Actually looks like a phone, doesn't it? And nothing on 3 sides or the bottom at all. It says Anker in black on black here. This is a little bit rubbery. The letters are, which is nice. I won't drop it like I keep dropping my old Microsoft one. And we'll talk a little bit about what this button is here. There's a button right there. And we have 2 ports on this one. So we have a USB-C port and we have a USB-A port on the bottom here. So I'm going to make sure it's all charged up for you, and then we'll test her out and see what we could do with my phone. Well, here you could see both chargers side by side, my old Microsoft charger and my new Anker charger. And again, just to remind you, 6,000 milliamps, 10,000 milliamps. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hook it up to my phone, each one of them, and let you see the amount of milliamps that go into it from the charger to get a good idea of, was this worth it to buy? And has this seen better days? And I should just keep it as a backup. So here we go. This is the program I had mentioned to you called Ampere. And right now you could see the discharge of about 210 milliamps. Not doing anything right now, but let's go ahead and hook up the Microsoft charger first. And I'm going to use the USB-A to put in here. And it's the cable that came with the new Anker charger. So here we go, it's in, and already it says measuring, it's turned green. And then you have to just give it a few moments to kind of settle in where it's going to be. And it'll show you over here, the low is 820 and the high so far is 1380. And now it'll fluctuate a bit. That's just the way it works, and eventually it'll kind of settle in. So let's see what happens. By the way, both chargers are completely full. And I will tell you, the Anker took a long time. Well over 4 hours. I actually had to leave during it. So anyway, the Microsoft charger is at 1380. Seems to be settling in the mid 1300s here. And not much variation. So actually, that's pretty good, to be quite honest with you. So the Microsoft charger is still providing a really good output. By the way, the charge level on my phone is only 20%. And here we go. And you should see it turn green, as it just did, or teal. And it says measuring. And let's see how this does. So we started out slightly lower. They're both running right around the same. So I'm going to wait a moment and do them one more time for you. Okay? So there you go. Actually, this is a little bit lower than the Microsoft charger was. So let's do it again. All right, I've replugged in the fully charged Microsoft mobile charger. It's measuring. Started almost exactly where it was last time. So last time we were right at 1400. Let's see what happens here. All right, you could see, it looks like it's settling in around the 1100, give or take a bit, going down now. Yeah, so give or take 1100. And one more time with the Anker, and it says measuring, as you can see, over 1500, now starting to level off. This looks like it may be settling in the low 1500s versus the low 1100s for the Microsoft on test 2. So this will be 1100 versus 1500. So this is a pretty good deal at this point. I know if I left it in longer, I'd get it more steady. Anyway, here we go. This is settling a bit in at the mid 1300s. Actually, the speeds for both of them are really good. And one last time on the Anker Charger, it is plugged in, it is measuring. Oh, okay, settled in the mid 1500s for the Anker. And now what I'm going to do is one final item. I'm going to plug it in to a directly into the electrical outlet charge. And let's see how that is. It's a little bit darker over in this side of the room, so of course I apologize for that. But the phone's lit, so you should see it. Here we go. So this is plugged directly into an electrical outlet. It is a different cable. Well, right now the answer, of course, is to use my mobile charging devices. I'm using a Pixel 8, by the way. I just wanted to give you an update. If you remember, my phone was at 21% actually. I believe it was 21 or 22%. It's been 45 minutes and it's at 49% with the Anker Charger. So it works nice. So there you go. You've been able to see the old and the new. I used a tool called Ampere on an app. So I did everything apples to apples. I know there's much better tools, I'm sure, out there. But this kind of gives you a pretty good idea. Overall, the Anker Charger did a very, very good job. The old Microsoft charger did a good job, better than good job. The electrical outlet was not as good. It could have been anything, of course. I now see much better that cables are also a big deal. And I noticed that when I was using some wireless chargers and changing things out to see what worked and what didn't work. Everything seemed to make a difference from the brick you put into the wall to the cable you use to the product. So I think this is great. The price on Prime Day was, of course, super at $16. I'll be able to charge my phone, it looks like, over 3 times using this. And because of some travel I have coming up, I need this. So that will be really helpful to me. And I want to thank you guys, as always, for watching and wish you a great day.